What's going on, everybody? We're back. It's your friend Will. This is the Memory Lapse, and we are jumping back into our Phoenix deck here. 22 land special. Started off 2 and 2. I think it was the 0-2-2-0. And we're hoping that we can salvage a couple wins here and generate some content for you all on this election day evening. That's right, this is the Memory Lapse election night special, whether you ask for it or not. We got a keeper here. Just going to be playing games, recording, and monitoring results on the side because, I mean, there's not really a good reason. Just something that we need to keep track of. So this turn is... I guess we're going to Tormenting Voice away the Phoenix this turn and hope to draw into some cheap stuff that will help us bring it back. We're also getting a spell into the graveyard and double land. For Crackling Drake, we'll have to see how we... I don't know. This could be a quick loss if they have a good draw here. Depending on whether or not they have an answer to Crackling Drake. Chart a course. So let's play Tormenting Voice this turn. Alright, we found some more action at least. Now next turn we're going to have Drake into Drake, and we're just going to have to hope that that's going to be enough of a front to stop their attack, stabilize our life total, and then we'll just try to chain spells and get a winning, like a turn or two of winning swings through. Wow, they played nothing. That's pretty good for us. As long as they don't have like main deck Lava Coil or anything like that. Probably they're going to go for a risk factor. So, I guess I'm inclined to take the damage here, deny them the cards, and get this into play. If we draw land, we have like Lava Coil, Opt, and bring back our Tormenting Voice, or more likely we'll go like Electromancer. Wow, they do have main deck Lava Coil. Okay, so we're hoping to draw land here so we can make an Electromancer play. Any color will do. I think we're just going to go Shock. Opt. I guess we'll take this land drop. This is going to make it easier to cast stuff in the future. Lava Coil. Get back a Phoenix. We'll see if they have a damage spell for the Phoenix. They're probably not going to use it on the Phoenix since we're at 6, which is quite low. Yeah. We're probably dead next turn. Yep. They got us. Yeah. This matchup, I think the Phoenix deck is overall going to be way better in best of 3, where you're going to play against a lot more mid-range decks where going over the top matters. And these red decks just really prey on us. Alright, we get our garbage on commons, claim our prize, and for the sake of making this video go on, we have a new deck that I want to play a little bit tonight. And this is another attack in the metagame style deck. We are just going to play straight up blue-white control with Dawn of Hope as a non-creature win condition along with Teferi, Revitalize, Seal Away, Essence Scatter, Search, Sinister Sabotage, Excellence Binding, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. I have not tested this before, but we're going to see if this method of having enough like remove from the game removal, or sorry, they call it exile now, combined with mass removal like Nova, plus just permission up and down. I'm hoping it's sufficiently high velocity, so let's just jump right in. If we see that this deck is not able to beat red, then it's going to be back to Esper, which at least had a reasonable shot of doing that. If I wanted to farm gold, I think we keep this. This has a draw spell, a search, cheap removal, and a win condition. If they just start with like a blue-white land, we're just probably slamming Dawn of Hope pretty early here. Disclose Herald. Alright, so I think we're just going to hold for Seal Away or Revitalize here, depending on what they do. We might just get them if they go like double enchantment here. Alright, well let's just go for it and test them. They need to have the protection spell here. And they have it. That's fine. We have Ixalan's Binding coming up. Alright. I guess we'll play Search. Most likely if they tap out... Oh, they have that. Okay. Perhaps I should have waited until second main phase, or until end of their turn, because what if they had played the Storm Tamer in their second main phase after the Herald attacked? I would have gotten the Seal Away down. I think I might have misplayed that. Yeah, I don't think this guy's going to get done for us. Do we just go for it and make them have it? I mean, make them sack the Storm Tamer? I'm just going to try that, I guess. Actually, I'll try it like this and see if they sack it. Because if we get it, if they like mess up, then we get... Wow, awesome. So now they don't get to play any more Storm Tamers. That worked out better than I expected. Alright. We do want to find some action here. That counts. Alright, we'll see if they have, like, any answer to this. Looks like they don't. That's awesome for us. Though they have their free second main phase to play, like, their Jin or whatever, and hopefully we'll find an answer to that. Their Jin gets bigger. Yep, there's a Jin. I guess we don't want that. Let's play Dawn of Hope. Taking 8 here is a bit of a pain. We'll gain back 3 though. Yeah, I think that turn 2 misplay really cost us. I think I should have just gone for that in the end step. The result might have been the same, but I feel like there was a reasonable chance that they would have just played out their other 1-drop, second main phase. And we would have... They'd be, what, 2 or 3 cards fewer in hand. This Revitalize doesn't even get us back to even here. Do not have the mana to pay. Teferi kind of does it if this resolves. They didn't have a counter before. Alright, let's go. We get to flip our Escanto next turn. This is fine. We're probably going to win off Dawn of Hope here if we win at all. Graveyard, transform. Glacial Fortress. Alright, we might be in an okay spot here. Obviously, a lot can still go wrong. Alright. So if they go to play this, we're going to search with Escanta and try to find a counterspell for it. Or like an Ixalan's Binding would be good. Seal away. Sinister Sabotage. Alright, let's just try to counter it here. They haven't shown much in the way of permission. Though they did get a couple draws since the last time we tried it. So saying nice. It looks like we are rewarded there. We're playing a lot of Mopey cards in this deck, but the idea is that we should be able to persist for a long time against these decks. Decks that are trying to kill us with creatures on the ground. I guess we're taking this 2 here. Honestly, the best thing that we could do end step here might be to make 2 Dawn of Hope tokens and start attacking back. And racing this board a little bit. Because these can't block. It might even be worth drawing off of one of them. Seal away down there. Cool. Yeah, getting a land is good. Decline to draw this one. Play our land. Now we have mana to like use this as Escanto if we need to. Or make another... We could play like Revitalize, draw a card, and make a Dawn of Hope token, which would all be good to do on their turn. I mean, surely they're just jamming here for 4, right? Maybe they're trying to play around us out of the wreckage and they're deciding that they only want to attack with 1. The enchantment doesn't care if the creature itself attacks, it only cares that a creature attacks, so they're not forced to block or attack with both. Come on. They could also be disconnecting here, which would be like a nice little election night gift to us. Or do they just have the win and they're slow rolling us? I don't know. They don't have the win because we can gain 3 life. They would need to have some combination of like another Curious Obsession plus a counterspell. My money is on that they are disconnected here. This is a really close game, so this sucks for them. I mean, I think this could go either way. It really depends on what we rip in our next few turns. And if we can get a board going that's like outmatches theirs. Not used. Probably that they didn't get disconnected. They probably just got, there we go. They probably just crashed. As we all do from time to time. There's no shame in it. Right, unfortunately, they draw some cards. They may be hesitant to... Alright, that's okay. Alright, let's look. Instead of making a token, we're just gonna look here. Take Sabotage. They've got way too much land in play. Revitalize. Ooh, Revitalize draws a Wizard's Retort. Alright, so we need to find, like, oh, you know what? I made the same mistake. I needed to search on our turn, because if we find Cleansing Nova, we have Counterspell backup for it. And here now we can only find Settle the Wreckage or some number of Seal-Aways. So I screwed up here. I always do this. I always think, like, it's all these instant speed stuff. I need to do it on their turn. Let's make sure we pay this right. Alright, we're dead. We did not do that right. I mean, we would have missed either way, but we didn't do it right. Alright, that was a really close one. I'm not too discouraged there. They drew 3 of their Curious Obsessions and just were able to power through. And we made that mistake on turn 2 that possibly cost us the game, just because of how far they were able to get ahead off that first play. In resources, not really in damage. This is really slow, but we have a lot of cheap-ish interaction, so hopefully we'll draw it. Wait, this is not the person we just played, right? It doesn't serve you the same person. Alright, this is a Drake's deck. Oh, no, it's a Wizard's deck. You get all sorts. Alright, so we'll look to Syncopate. Whatever their turn 3 play is here, like an Adelies or something like that. Gutter Snipe. Not interested in that resolving. We just want to protect our life total until these Settles and Cleansing Novas come online. Seal Away is a good one. We'll play the Island just to represent a counterspell here. Sinister Sabotage. Gutter Snipe. Resolves. Save ourselves the 2 health here. We don't want to use the Sell the Wreckage next turn if we can avoid it. We'd much rather just use the Chemist's Insight and Cleansing Nova the turn after. Because chances are they're not going to play something here that's too offensive. Offensive and offensive. Or offensive. Alright, I'm going to draw and deal some damage to us. Luckily we have life gain of sorts in this deck. Charting again. Okay. We'll wait to decide here if we're going to deploy to Fairy and just minus this Gutter Snipe away. I think with this draw we will. Though I gather their deck is going to have a lot of burn in it. Yeah. Alright, that's good news for us. So I think we're just going to go to Fairy Plus here. Oh, do they have Ionize? I didn't even think that they might have Ionize. Sinister Sabotage, sure. Not ideal, but Teferi's not our only way to win, so I'm not too worried. Well, we might be just losing this one very quickly. I think we have to take 2 here, let them resolve Gutter Snipe and Cleansing Nova. We need to find some life gain. We need to chain in some Revitalizes very quickly. Because they could just have all sorts of deal 3 damage spells. Yeah, like this actually puts us on virtually dead, which means we have to... No, I think we can't sell the Wreckage here. I think we have to just hope we hit Revitalizes. Yep. And we'll Cleansing Nova here. Ooh, and we'll have Syncopate backup even. Syncopate for 2 only, but better than nothing. Shock. Oh, interesting. We need to find a hard counter. Ionize. We actually have the answer to this. That's sick for us. Though they can top deck pretty much anything here. We would have much preferred a Sinister Sabotage, but we can't complain. We drew a spell. Yeah, and we lost. Damn. I'm not sure what sequencing we could have done differently there. We just didn't draw any of the life gain stuff. We drew exactly 3 life worth of life gain. Oh, this experiment could be very quick. If we just lose this one, we'll have to move on to another deck. And think about whether or not it's worth just being blue-white. I kind of figured that it would be fine. And both those games felt kind of like we were close to stabilizing, and then we couldn't turn the corner at all. I thought about putting cards like Lyra in this deck. Oh, well, at least we get to be on the play this time, which is nice. Yeah, I thought about Lyra, but I just didn't want to turn on like the Chupacabras and stuff like that are out there. So we'll have a Search for Escanta into Sinister Sabotage, which should be okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I guess we'll take that. Thoughtbound Phantasm. That's okay. We want to counter the stuff that grows their creatures, not their creatures themselves. Like, I'll actually counter this because it saves me some damage in the long run. Yeah, I guess we're going to draw that. I don't know. Maybe we should have bottomed that or graveyarded that. Because we are now in a situation where it's a little... Oh, I guess whatever they play here, we'll Sinister Sabotage, and we'll get to see if we have a land on top, and if not, we can graveyard it. We'll erasure this, or we'll sabotage this. We want that land. Alright. Now we get to just drop to Fairy, plus... They can't really go nuts here. I doubt they have ways to like surveil 3 times. Cycle this. Library. We want to just keep finding our land. Oh, I should have plussed first in case I hit like a Glacial Fortress or something good. Or a Meandering River. Okay, let's just kill their creatures now. Getting like a little bit of a walk here against the Spybug deck. Alright, let's take that. They don't have the Sage's Blessing, so this is just a 4-mana 2/4. Which we will gladly steal this away. Oh, I wonder why I tapped blue there. It should just tap double planes. IMO. They could have Sinister Sabotage here. If they do, it's honestly fine. Nope. They just have the concession button. Alright, well we actually got a game, which is great. And we are going to call this one here. Where are we at? Yeah, 28 minutes. So this was the end of the blue-red deck, which we scrubbed out with, and the start of the blue-white deck, which we are one bad draw away from scrubbing out with. So yeah, but we'll be back for part 2 of this, or what might be part 2 of this and part 1 of a new deck. Or not necessarily a new deck. I mean, we do want to grind some gold, right? It's election night. It's all about those grinding up those wins. So we might just jump back to green-black, or we might jump to Esper, or we might try this green-white deck that I've been cooking up also. So we'll see, but it really depends on how this blue-white deck works out. So I'm calling it here. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all got to vote today. I know this is going up Wednesday the day after. Yeah, if you are enjoying the content, please remember to subscribe, leave a comment, and drop a like. And we'll be back again soon. Thank you.